So, Alistair, obviously there's a lot of press gathered here, standing in front of you. Just give us a few of your thoughts on what it's like fighting in the Netherlands, I guess, for the first time.
Well, it's
for
great
the
to
UFC.
it's great to be back in Rotterdam. I mean, it's tremendous. I've had great history here, fighting in Ahoy, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004. I won my first light heavyweight world title here, so very excited to be back here, and I'm undefeated as well in Holland. So we're going to keep that up this weekend. We're going to come out victorious and remain undefeated.
Alistair, we were speaking with Andre earlier on, and he's basically said that you put Greg, Mike, and John in a position regarding who's going to corner each fighter on Sunday night. How would you respond to what he said there?
I think that he has a difficulty with the situation. To me, I view it as a sport. The way I see this, it is silly to think you're not going to fight against each other, because I mean we're both top 10 guys, and I mean the heavyweight division is not a deep division. So it would be stupid to think, oh, you're never going to fight each other. You know, when I look at our time in the gym, we never really trained together. So I'm sure that was something that was going through his mind. For me, I don't have a problem competing against teammates. I view it as a sport. And in sport, you will compete against your teammates, and for me, that's not a big deal. Obviously, he has a little bit more difficulty with him. And the coaches, you know, usually the coaches step back. They chose to corner him. I think that's because he doesn't have any other.
Is that a problem for you, though? The fact that Greg and Mike have been in his corner, no?
Totally not a problem. I'm totally cool with the coaches. We all get along great. We've spoken out to each other that we're going to continue where we left off after this fight. You know, the coaches are cornering him because he doesn't work with other coaches. I work with several other coaches from all over the world. I have Joachim Englert from Sweden cornering me, Azad Soufi from Holland. I always fly him into camps, Joachim as well. I have Chad Smith, wrestling coach, and I have Roberto Tusso. The latter two are from Albuquerque, but these other two coaches I work with. Benji Zimmerman, let's not forget Benji. He's from Dubai, also from Holland and Dubai. So I work with several other coaches, and he only works with Greg and Wink. And I think that's why they're like, well, if we don't corner Alaski, there will be no coaches in this corner, so we'll have to do it. And they told me about it, and I'm like, yeah, it's fine, it's sport. I mean, he needs to have corners.
From the start, though.
Disadvantage, though, possibly the fact, you know, you've worked with Greg and Mike as well, and going into this fight, they're going to have a lot more insight into his game plan, what he's going to do in the fight, to what you're going to do in the fight.
Yeah. So, Coach Greg,
change things up.
Coach Greg and Coach Wink definitely have seen me train and seen me move in the gym. But that same goes for my coaches that I have in my corner. They've seen Arlovsky. They know what he's going to do. I mean, we study tape. That's a big part of our preparation. So, you know, it's going to happen how it's going to happen. I think I'm the better fighter. Better everywhere. Better cardio, better on the ground, better in the clinch, better striking. I have kicks. I have all kinds of weapons. So I'm not worried.
From the very start, though, you've seemed pretty calm about this. Like, you don't care that he's a teammate, you don't care that you've worked together, but he seems to be the one with the issue of it. Do you think that's going to put more pressure on him on Sunday? You're going in there with a calm mind, you don't care what happens. It's like, I don't care that this guy trains with me or he trains at the same facility, where maybe it's eating away at him a little bit more.
Well, you know, I've had 85 fights. I've always fought maniacs all over the world, all kinds of different divisions, promotions. You know, it's just another fight. He has experience, so I don't know why he was riled up. But, you know, that's his problem. That's a YP, not an MP. It's not my problem.
If you win at the weekend, do you think it puts him in a very bad position? Because the gym has stuck with him. They're going to be cornering him, as you said, because he doesn't have other people to corner. But then when you go back to Albuquerque to train, it's like the guys just walked in that just beat their student. What's going to happen then? Is there a dynamic change?
There's two scenarios. I win or I lose. You know, but it doesn't matter. I'm on a mission to be the best version of I can be, and I'm gonna work with the coaches, and it's just, you know, it's gonna happen regardless. You know, you just have to be optimistic, positive, and make the best out of it. And it is as hard as how you make it for yourself. That's something that that I have in my mind.
Do you think this is going to be the start of something now that we see more often? Maybe more guys going to Jackson's or bigger gyms, and then guys having to fight each other maybe for title contention further down the line. Are you the two that's going to start the trend? Be like, guys, it's actually okay to fight people that you train with?
Well, it has happened before, I think. I mean,
from here on out, there's such a big support over this.
Who I trained with for 7 years. We trained here in Holland together. And then I didn't like him, by the way. Then we fought in the K1 finals. I beat him. It's fine. I fought that same night Gogan Saki, who I trained with. We were actually in the same team at that point. We were training together 5 years, or 4 or 5 or 6 years. And him I liked. But, you know, that's just what happens.